everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I was thinking about showing you how to use a vibrant blue eyeshadow. I got this idea because I have the Stila, this is the new Vivid and Vibrant Eyeshadow Duo in the shade Sapphire, and it's a pretty intimidating little thing right here. So let me show you. And I haven't even swatched these yet, so I'm hoping for the best. So we have more of a, they both have shimmer, both sides are definitely shimmery, but this side here is a full-blown shimmer, and then we have this color here. So I know a lot of people want to use colors like this, but they don't know how, they feel intimidated, they feel like people are gonna judge them. If it makes you feel any better, I'm going out for a dinner. I'm going out to a restaurant and I'm gonna be wearing whatever look I create on my eye. So I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna create more of like a wearable eyeshadow look with this. Obviously it's not an everyday eyeshadow look because we're wearing a vivid blue, but I'm going to show you if you do want to use a color like this, especially around the holiday season, change it up, add a little glitz to your eye. So if you'd like to see how to create that, just please keep watching. And if you're wondering about anything on my face, I will list it down below in the description as always. So let's go. Okay, so first I'm going to apply my Benefit. This is the Stay Don't Stray. I love this eye primer. It's amazing. So I'm just going to apply that all over the eye. I'm going to be dipping into the Faced Just Peachy mattes palette. I want to use all mattes on my eyes except for the little duo that we're going to use from Stila. So I'm just going to go in with this palette just because it has all matte shades and there's a lot of neutrals which I want to stick to because I want the blue to be the winner, you know? So I'm just going to go in with the first shade here we're going to pick up is Peach Meringue. I'm just going to dust that all over the eyelid. Next I'm going to take a fluffy brush, the NYX Professional brush, number 16. I'm going to pick up Peach Tea. I'm just going to work that into the crease, really buffing it out. I'm also going to take the same shade and smoke it out underneath the lash line. So now on a little bit more of a tapered, kind of fluffy brush, but a little bit more dense. This is one from Coastal Scents, and I don't know, it came in one of their sets. I'm going to be picking up this matte, kind of a darker brown shade called Peach Tart. So I'm taking that, and we're going to use that a little bit more precisely now, just getting it right into the socket of the eye, not bringing it any higher. Just want to blend and blend and blend till you can't blend no more. Go back in, add a little bit more of Peach Tea just to blend out if we have any harsh lines. Buff, buff, buff. I'm also going to take the exact same shade, the Peach Tart, and I'm going to lay it down just on the bottom of my lid in the very corner just by pressing it at first, just pressing it in to the outer corner of my eye. Okay, so the next step, I'm going to do some blue, but I'm not sure what's going to happen with the blue. I don't know if it's going to fall everywhere. Who freaking knows? So I'm just taking a little bit of my translucent powder from Hourglass, and I'm just going to just leave some powder hanging out because I really do not want to ruin my face makeup, so just gonna leave that like that while I test out this blue shadow. I'm not gonna go in with any setting spray right now. I just want to see what happens, and I don't even know if I should be using a brush or my finger, and by the looks of it I need to use a finger because there's like nothing really coming on my brush. This is not looking good to me. Oh my god. Okay, I'm taking the finger, which looks a lot more promising, and I'm going to start to work it on the eye by pressing this color in. I don't know what's gonna happen if I do this, but we're gonna take some little primer water from Smashbox, spray it, dip into the product. That looks a little bit more promising. Okay, that works. So basically, if you don't want to use your finger, if you do find it hard, spray your brush with some sort of solution and hope for the best. So I'm just taking that to the very crease And I'm taking it about 3/4 of the way over. Quickly go back in with my peach Tart, that really dark brown shade. Go back in with it and just connect the two and really get them blended together. Bringing the dark brown about halfway back over because I'm going to cover the two lines. So we have right now a line of brown, we have a line of blue. I'm going to cover up that harsh line with the sparkly blue side. Hopefully that works. So just add that brown back to your eye. I'm going to spray the brush again because I feel like it's probably going to need it. And now I'm going to go pick up this sparkly, really sparkly side in the Duo. And I'm just placing that in the very center of the eye. I'm actually going to slide over the blue all the way to the edges because I feel like the brown honestly is not blending properly with this whole look. So that's another thing about this palette, the matte palette. When you do try to blend some of the shades, they do kind of lift and they get a little patchy. Probably wasn't not the best eyeshadow palette choice today. But I'm just going to drag the blue all the way over because it's looking better that way right now. I feel like a little bit of this stuff spreads really well, so you don't need a lot. So for my liner, I'm going to be picking up my gel liner from Shu Uemura, and it's in the color M Brown. I'm going to create a wing with it. I'm just taking a black eyeshadow, and I'm going to buff out our little liner that we just did. It's not little, it's a liner. So we're going to buff that out. Connecting the black a little bit too to the eyeshadow on the outer edge. And if you want to be super dramatic, you could take some black too and kind of pull it into the crease. So I'm just going to work in a little bit of peach tea and peach cobbler underneath the eye a little bit more just to smoke it out. I'm really liking the way the kind of brown is tying in with the blue. Taking my Pure Highlight palette, and I'm just going to take a little bit of this Gold Rush shade. I'm just going to place it in the corner of my eye. Just taking it up a little bit higher. I'm going to add my Art Deco brown liner here into the lash line. Next, I'm just going to use my Lancôme Monsieur Big waterproof mascara and give my lashes a nice coat. And I'm going to use Clinique Workout Mascara on the bottom lashes. So I'm going to add a pair of eyelashes, and I really don't want them to be too much just because I don't want the, all the hard work that we've created here to be covered up by a massive lash. So I'm going to go in with a pair of Sali lashes. This is in the style Envious. So because this eye look is next level crazy a little bit, I'm going to take a more of a neutral approach on the lips. So we're going to go in with the NYX Liner in Natural. I'm going to tell you one thing about this eyeshadow is that it does kind of flake. So like I've been kind of brushing it off and it's kind of hard to get off. It sticks to your face. So I don't know. It's a good thing I laid down the translucent powder or I would have had a problem for sure. Okay, next I'm going to add the Stila Liquid Lip in the shade Perla. So we're going to give that a coat over top of my lip liner. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of the Kiss Professional lip gloss in the shade Sorbet Pink. Okay, so this will be my finished look. It is hardcore. Okay, It's not an everyday look, but I think it's fun for the holiday season if you want to really go out with a pop. If you want to stand out, hottest color right now is definitely this blue kind of shade. So if you want to kind of rock it without looking like you're in the 80s, I feel like this is more of a tasteful way. Yes, it is extreme. You do not have to do an eye like this. Another way to use a shadow like this, if you have it but you do not want to do this, I understand it's not for everybody, I get it. You could do a really nice winged liner and then trace the sparkly blue shade over top of the liner, so that all you're getting is do more of a neutral brown kind of eye with Papa Vivid Blue liner. It would look super nice as well. So that's another way to use kind of an eyeshadow like this. I do find this eyeshadow very messy to work with. It does fall. I think if you're going to be using this, you should do your eyes first. Wipe away everything with a wet wipe and go back in with your foundation. I should have done that because I find that there's like little pieces dropping on me and I can't get them off my foundation. They are stuck. So, you know, that's kind of a little bit of a bummer with that it flakes a bit. But other than that, it definitely is really blue. You cannot use an eyeshadow brush without some sort of fix agent on it. If you do, it will just come off chunky and not pigmented. So you have to either go in with your finger or use some sort of fixing agent to really create this pop of blue. I hope you guys like this look. If you did, as always, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching.